we'll start creating a new character. There is a whole bunch to read here.
What's up, Swampers? I've been working hard on some Gloria Victis videos for the community. Full release is in a few days. That's crazy. I thought it'd be not only fun but informative to analyze the new player experience to see if it's truly ready. For this occasion, we have the Twitch streamer and YouTube video creator Simply Syrup, who has simply given me permission to use his content. I do encourage people to watch his stream on full release, but please behave and follow his rules. He's a family-friendly channel, which I'll talk about later. Let's get cracking.
We are not gonna read all this. We're just gonna pick one and we're gonna roll with it. Let's make our guy super big, give him a little bit of a tan. I'll probably be rocking that in just a few years. And we'll give him a mustache. I hope I don't fall in love with the game, because then we'll have to roll with this guy for years. We look like a grizzled war veteran. We look like someone who's been around the block a few times and knows what he's doing. Let's see, we have a short series of questions intended to help you shape your character.
They should pull this starting quiz out of the game as it has no real effect on your character. It helps to allocate a few measly points that won't matter. You'll probably reset them anyways, but overall, it gives a weird first impression. Surely there is an opportunity here to explain the crafting and stat categories so that players enter the game with a build path in mind. This quiz is an unnecessary middleman and, to be blunt, misleading.
What would you like to show your grandchildren? The fruits of my lands. You have lost your knife while crossing a river. You feel that you will definitely need this tool for further adventure. I'll take one from a dead body. We're gonna be a little scavenger in this game. Our character name is gonna be simply Syrups. Everyone knows who we are. Create character. Let's jump into it, everybody.
I think the big takeaway from this character creation process is that we're asking people to read a lot more than they're truly capable of. It's 2023 and attention spans have decayed. Overall, I think we're good here though.
Broken Icicle says, what's it about? That's a good question, my man. I didn't do any research before I hopped on the stream. I didn't watch any videos. I just went with it. Let's check out the map. Oh my gosh! This reminds me a lot of ESO Online. You know how they had the Aldemary Dominion and the Daggerfall Covenant, and we had to go online and we just get destroyed every single battle we played. Talk to Captain Hymerus and accept your first quest. Sure thing. I bet he's gonna want me to go pick up some sticks. Oh, I'm gonna learn the basics of combat actually after I come through this gate. Looks like there's a stamina bar in the bottom right. We've got plenty of it. The graphics are, they're okay. They're kind of what you expect from a traditional MMO. This was the wrong gate, sorry. The training pit!
Now, this is what I'm most interested about. I saw it mentioned in the patch notes that the tutorial had been updated, and I have yet to experience it. This is one of the biggest factors that contributes towards the eventual bottleneck in the new player experience. It is vital that you set your players up with the tools, the knowledge, and experience to not only navigate the game but also problem solve as they encounter the unknown. The tutorial, if not anything else, needs to be perfect. All these years it's been a box with text that pops up on your screen, but that was also only a placeholder. Their idea for the tutorial is to have an AI instructor that spars with you, which is understandably the best way to get new players comfortable with this unique combat system. I'm a little worried actually now that I've noticed that the old tutorial text box is on the screen, but I'll wait to judge. Please, Black Eye Games, don't screw this up. Again, this is one thing that needs to be perfect.
Choose a bow from the skill bar. Oh, there is a first person mode when you're in the bow. I like that. It says attack power indicated in orange. Oh, I get it. Perform 2 overhead attacks. No way.
Okay, well, It seems the tutorial hasn't been updated, and if it was, it's very far from full release standards. This is discouraging for the immediate future, to say the least. This is also a disrespectful way to launch a game you've postponed for at least 7 years, always telling your community that you want to make sure your game is completely and utterly ready for full release. This isn't it, Black Eye Games. This isn't ready.
It's gonna be like Mountain Blade Bannerlord. Depends on which way you're moving your mouse, and I absolutely love that. That means that they spent some time creating the combat system in the game. It's gonna take some getting used to for sure. We'll have it mastered by the end of the day. Jump attack!
Something's telling me he's not going to master this combat by the end of the day, but I could be wrong.
Really, really interesting. And since they telepath their moves so much, I bet blocking plays a really big role in this game.
A brilliant deduction. It was cool to hear him say this because blocking is the most important key to success in this game.
But we are going to try to go the whole day without blocking a single time. I'm just kidding, that's not a good idea.
As contradictory as that may have sounded, I'm not even sure he's joking. The combat in Gloria Victis specifically, and directional combat in general, is a vastly different feeling than the combat in 99% of MMORPGs that exist. It probably requires distinctly different forms of muscle memory, and I imagine it's rather easy to fall back into habits you've developed playing other games. That's not to say that blocking is uncommon, but spamming in particular is extremely common, and honestly, if you're spamming, you're probably not blocking.
Oh, I love it. Uh-oh. Let us launch the game again. Good start to Gloria Victis, everybody. Oh, here's another player. Come here. Come here, little boy. I think he's trying to tell me something through a series of intricate moves. Stop moving. Let's see what I can do. I challenged him to a duel? Want to put some money on it? Oh, we're doing this. We're doing this right now. Jump attack right out of the gate.
Bro, Simpy Syrup, I'm sorry. I'm placing my bets on the other guy.
Oh, bad block. I feel like I should just swing. I shouldn't worry about blocking. He's tearing me up, I think.
He has lost the duel to Bright and Dark, but I'm not sure if he knows. It doesn't seem like he does.
Oh, he blocked it! This is just like a Bannerlord. I should be better. I've had 1 health for a while. Oh, I lost. I think I lost.
I kid you not, that last part of the fight that absolutely did not matter, it lasted just as long as the duel itself. Oh, dude, I love new players, man. I love them.
That was an embarrassing loss, everyone, and I'm sorry. We will get it together. We just need a little bit of practice. Press B to distribute your attribute points. You gain... Oh my gosh. This game is requiring me to read a lot. We'll put all our points into Reaper. Use any two-handed weapon to damage 2 targets at the same time. So I guess that means we're probably going to want to go into Constitution and Strength. Yeah, get that damage up. 4! It's absolutely goring me right now.
Right off the bat, I can definitely tell that he's just a click spammer that is going to make killing enemies take significantly longer. At the start of the game, at least. At the end of the game, it doesn't really matter. But
Killing boars. Killing boars all day.
he's also just swinging with no stamina. I actually haven't seen him block a single time. I'm serious, I don't think he was kidding.
Let's take this bear out. Let's get these boars finished up. I'm tired. I am sick and tired of killing boars already.
Yo, I'm with homeboy here. Killing boars is the most boring thing in this game. There's nothing worse than killing boars. It's a shame that that's the first thing they make you do.
I think we're about to figure out what happens whenever you die. I asked for harder battles, and I got it. The thing about MMOs is they're normally meant to be played with multiple people.
He really needs to manage his stamina, but at this point I think it's safe to say, like many before, the tutorial has failed him.
Oh my gosh, they spawned again! It's taking me too long to kill them. Maybe I'm getting some XP from this, it'll make this a little bit easier.
I'm surprised there's nobody from the Gloria Victis community in his chat helping him. Where's Tono, dude? A couple tips could turn Simply's whole experience around.
Oh, he came in from a different way this time. I think this is the bandit leader. Yes, it is. He's a really telepath in his... He's really telepathing his attacks. He's too slow. He can't hang with me. Get out of here, son.
He randomly starts blocking and obviously does a whole lot better. I'd say this guy's another perfect example of the average new player. I've covered 2 different new players already, and although an outlier would be cool to follow, the average noob is much more valuable. I think Black Eye Games would agree.
Now we got the boss. And he's not even gonna touch us. Swings too slow. Oh, where'd this guy come from? I guess maybe this is the boss, actually. He's tearing us up. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. That down gets me every time. The down hit.
This takes me back to my times as a new player. When I got my butt whooped by this NPC as well. It was pretty embarrassing, but it was fun.
We can do it one-on-one for sure. Well, basically just got in here and started swinging on him. He couldn't take it. He couldn't handle the offense. And this guy without shoes is coming for us, and I bet he ends up killing us too. Don't. Thank goodness. We got him, boys. One more quest down. We had no health, but we got it done.
I think what I'm gonna do is split this VOD into 2 parts. I peeked ahead and he gives a little review based on what he's experienced so far. He also reads a couple comments from chat. Let's hear what he has to say, react to that, and save the rest for the next video.
It's definitely got some stuff going for it, like the combat system. It's very interesting. It's got a pretty in-depth skill tree. I really haven't unlocked most of the game yet. Ollie says he really likes the atmosphere, which makes sense. It doesn't look super crisp or anything like that, but since the world is so ginormous, and it makes sense, it'd be impossible to make this look like a AAA game, but it's not like it looks bad by any means. Let's try out the spear again. There are definitely some differences here. It reminds me more of the combat is like Bannerlord, of course, or Chivalry, a game like that. Not bad, not the best is a good way to put it. And you gotta think, we've done this same quest like 4 times already. It's the exact same thing, so that could be something to worry about. That is how most MMOs are. Nagel says this game looks beautiful. That is an interesting take. I don't know for a fact, but what I think this game actually turns into, once you complete all the later quests, is sieging castles and defending castles from real players. Y'all saw there's villagers spawning back there? That's what I'm kind of worried about this game, releasing in 6 days and stuff like that. May not be the most polished release that we've ever seen before.
So those are mostly his opinions, but I'm gonna have to agree with Simpy. This will definitely not be the most polished full release. In fact, there's hundreds of little bugs like the one he just witnessed still in the game. He definitely sees the game for the bigger picture though. I'm curious as to how long he'll end up playing. As far as we know, he's still struggling with NPCs, clubbing his enemies with spears instead of stabbing. He also mentions in his stream that he has keys to give away, so it's kinda obvious where he's coming from. But I think it's kinda weird for Black Eye Games to be asking kid-friendly streamers to advertise their game. This dude's audience is kids who play Rocket League and Lego games. This game, quite frankly, is not appropriate for them. I don't know, it just seems kinda weird to me, that's all I'm saying. Anyways, I hope you guys are excited for what's to come. Maybe he starts to figure things out next episode and takes off. Well, I wouldn't make any promises. I'll see you then, Swampers.